Hello folks, this is Sula speaking. You're listening to a preview video for Game 3 of Civ4 AI Survivor Season number 7. Let's go ahead and pull up the map and take a quick look at the leaders that we've drawn into this game. Just gotta put this into debug mode. Alright, so as far as this game goes, this is one of our maps with 6 AI leaders instead of 7 as part of the opening round here. So here is our overall Pangea shape. Now let's take a quick look at the individual leaders. Our pool 1 leader for this game is Justinian of the Byzantines. Justinian is one of the all-time top scoring leaders in Civ4 AI Survivor. I suspect he'll be a popular pick for this game. The only Byzantine leader in this game, Justinian, is probably the leader who best manages the religion plus military combo, at least historically in AI Survivor. There's a lot of leaders that do that, but he seems to do it the best. Has the imperialistic trait for good expansion, has the cataphract as one of the game's strongest unique units. Biggest disadvantages, not great starting techs. Also does not declare war at pleased, kind of infamously in AI Survivor terms, but usually seems to be able to make religious allies and do well with them. All right, our Pool 2 leader for this game, just barely a Pool 2 leader, is Zara Yaqob of Ethiopia. Now, Justinian and Zara finished first and second in the championship game of the first season of AI Survivor. They've always kind of been paired together, which is kind of interesting. Zara, creative, organized traits. He likes religion a surprising amount for a leader that doesn't start with mysticism tech. He's actually one of the more likely leaders to found a religion in this game because, as it turns out, Justinian is the only one that begins the game with mysticism. I've also drawn a seafood start here, but has a lot of floodplains tiles, so we'll see what he's able to make for this. Zara has been kind of a hit or miss leader in the past. He's either done really well or really poorly, and we'll figure out which one of those two it is for this game. Now, starting in between them, in the middle, our first unseeded leader in this game is Alexander of the Greeks. Alex is one of the most aggressive leaders in Civ4. He's kind of in that Montezuma, Ragnar, Genghis Khan, Shaka group, leaders that just build units, fight wars. Economy is an afterthought. They don't really think about teching very much. This tends not to work that well in AI Survival, although Alex has gotten some second place finishes. He's gotten a decent amount of kills, so he's maybe been a bit more successful than the Montezumas of the world. But generally speaking, over-militaristic, has not done all that great because he tends to build too many units and get too caught up in wars. All right, switching to the north side of the map now. Next leader is Gaulle of France. Gaulle, widely seen as being one of the weakest leaders in Civ4 AI Survivor. He has won a game in the past. I believe he won his opening round game in Season 3, but has done basically nothing outside of that one game where everything came together for him. Doesn't have particularly good traits in Industrious Charismatic, does like to build wonders, has a piece weight of 0, which is, I think, the developer is having a bit of a laugh there because that doesn't really fit Gaulle's historical personality, but just not one of the more dynamic leaders in AI Survivor. He's also drawn a seafood start, which is probably not a great fit for France's starting techs. I don't think he's going to be one of the more popular picks for this game, but maybe he will surprise us. All right, over here in the northwest corner, we have Ragnar. Ragnar is another one of the game's most militaristic leaders. He has been over-militaristic in the past, declares wars, fights, doesn't really seem to have worked that well in the past. You might think that having the financial trait would help him out, and I suppose it has, but he still has been kind of a backwards leader in terms of economy. Does have the fishing start to synergize with his seafood start here, so perhaps that will help, but I do think he's been drawn into one of the weaker parts of the map in terms of resources. You never really want to see this much desert near your starting position. Ragnar's going to make things spicy, but he's probably not one of the favorites to actually win the game. And then finally, over here on the east side of the map, we have a very different type of financial leader. We have Victoria. She is financial and imperialistic. Two traits that should translate into doing extremely well for AI Survivor have not really been the case, though. Vicky did win her opening round game in the previous season of AI Survivor, but the alternate history showed that that was a pretty unlikely event. She was kind of infamously able to settle 17 cities without anyone declaring war on her. It's not something that typically happens in these games. She has a very high piece weight, so she is likely to get targeted by some of the low piece weight leaders in this game. We'll see if she's able to handle that because she does have that financial trait, which is going to make her one of the stronger leaders from an economic point of view in this game. All right, in any case, though, this game is upcoming 1 week from today as I'm recording this video. So this game will be played on live stream. It will take place on Friday, April the 21st at noon Eastern time. I'm on the East Coast of North America. You can use one of those time zone thingies if you want to check out when this is. That's the same time that the game 1 and 2 have been streamed in past weeks. We do run a picking contest for these games, so feel free to click on the link below. If you're watching this, you're probably already familiar with that, but we do try to pick the winner, the second place leader, who's going to be first to die, all that jazz, and it is a lot of fun. We've been getting about 300 entries in the picking contest, which is just stellar, and well over 100 people watching on the live stream, so hope that you will be able to make it, and we'll be able to see you there. So once again, coming up on Friday, April the 21st, 2023, tune in for Game 3 of Civ4 AI Survivor Season number 7. Until then, have a great week. Good luck with your picks. I'll see you guys then.